Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is JDYGO or Ryan, and today I'm going to be doing one last profile on my PK fire deck before the regional, because I can, why not? So, this deck has been altered enough to fix the problems it's been dealing with, having a problem going second, and all that junk. So, let's begin with the deck profile. Now remember, if you want to, you can like and subscribe if you want. Don't care. I don't care. I got a Sky Striker token. Now let's begin. First off, we're going to start with our one of form cards. We're playing one Tour Guide, and of course the camera just said fuck you. We're playing one Tour Guide. Tour Guide is just Tour Guide. You summon a level 3 Fiend from your hand or deck. Effects are negated. Next is Graph. Graph, when sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Burning Abyss from your deck. Next is Seer. Seer, when sent to the graveyard, you can target a Burning Abyss in your graveyard, special summon it. Now keep in mind, each Burning Abyss has the effect to where you can special summon it from your hand if you control no spells or traps, and you can also, if you don't control a Burning Abyss monster, they blow up. It's great. So we're playing one of each of these. Next, we're playing triple Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Rhino Warrior says your Fiend type monsters can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Also, if you send to the graveyard, you can send a Fiend from your deck to the graveyard, allowing you to trigger all your Burning Abyss monster effects. So we're playing triple Rhino. Next, we're playing triple Skarm. Skarm's effect is when sent to the graveyard during the end phase of that turn. If he is in the graveyard, you can add a level 3 Dark monster from your level 3 Dark Fiend from your deck to your hand. So basically, you can add Tour Guide if you want. So yeah, we played triple Skarm. Next, we play triple Farfa. When he's sent to the graveyard, you can target a monster on the field and banish it till the end phase, which means it's great removal with Beatrice and friends. So, triple Farfa. Next, for our two ofs, we're playing double Libic. Libic, he special summons a BA from your hand, negating its effects, so if you control non-BA, it doesn't blow up, which is great. So, 2 Libic. Next, we're playing 2 Alec. And sorry if the camera keeps zooming in and out. I'm trying to fix the problem with the autofocus thing. So, this is the best I can do right now. So, anyway, double Alec. Alec's effect is it negates a monster's effect till the end of the turn. So, if you send this with Beatrice, you can negate some effects, which is really handy. So, double Alec. Next, playing 1 Barbar. Barbar banishes 3 3 Burning Abyss monsters from your graveyard to inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Granted, you cannot banish himself. It'd be handy if you could, but you can't. This helps with one of our monsters in our deck. So 1 Barbar. Next, since we're playing PK Fire, we're playing Phantom Knights. So triple Silent Boots. Silent Boots says if you control a Phantom Knights monster, you can special summon them from your hand. You can only use this effect once, though, per turn, of course. Also, you can banish them from your graveyard to add a Phantom Knight spell or trap from your deck to your hand. That would be Phantom Knight's Fogblade, because Fogblade broken. So, triple Silent Boots. Next, we're playing double Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak. Ancient Cloak says if this is an attack position, you could target a dark monster on the field, change this to defense position, and if you do, that monster gains 800 attack and defense until of your opponent's next turn. Meaning you just target a dark monster, it's kind of buffed up. Also, you can banish them from your graveyard to add a Phantom Knight's monster from your deck to your hand. So, double Cloak. Then we're playing 1 Phantom Knights of Ragged Glove. Ragged Glove, Dark Exceeds monster that is special summoned using this card on the field. As an Exceeds material gains its effect, it gains 1,000 attack points. Also, you can banish this from your graveyard to send 1 Phantom Knight's card from your deck to the graveyard, thus allowing you to banish your Silent Boots to search Fogblade, Ancient Cloak to add a monster, or Fogblade to special summon a Phantom Knights from your graveyard. So Ragged Glove is really important at this deck. I didn't realize it till now. Now, here's the changes. We're playing double Ears a Million. I don't think this is a change in the last profile, but I haven't played this guy in like a week. But Ears a Million, he's a board breaker. Basically, he can't be normal summoned or set. You can special summon from here by banishing 5 or more cards from your hand, field, or extra deck. Mainly extra deck. He gains 100 attack for each face-down defense position monster. Also, he can't be tributed or be used material for any extra deck summoning except for Link. which is handy because your opponent can't kaiju this bitch. Also, during the damage step, if this battles a monster, you just banish the monster down, face down. So this helps breaking boards. You just summon him, banish the problematic monster, and yeah, Eater's a million, really good. Double Eater, and use a Dark type, which helps with the lure. Next, double Orbital Hydralander. Orbital Hydralander. Hydralander also can't be normal summoned or set, and must be special summoned from your hand by having 5 or more monsters in your graveyard, and no monsters in your graveyard with the same name. Thus why we play Barbar to banish. Fam Knights can banish themselves, so it helps out. It's great. Also, his effect is once per turn quick effect, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, destroy 1 card on the field. You must have at least 2 monsters in your graveyard and no monsters in your graveyard with the same name to activate and resolve this effect. Meaning, you can't. So when the effect when you want to activate the effect, you have to have no monsters in your graveyard with the same name. And when the effect resolves, you have to have no monsters in your graveyard with the same name. Also, he has non-targeting destruction, which is really helpful, and it's a quick effect, meaning it's really good. And also, he does not target, so your opponent can't be like, oh, so they have to react upon the declaration of the effect, not the targeting. So, double Orbital Hydralander. Jeez. Also, he's a 3k body, which is helpful. Next, we're playing Ghost Ogre. I cut down the hand traps from Effect Veiler because they got in the way, sadly. But Ghost Ogre is Ghost Ogre, really good. So, Ghost Ogre. Then the 1 card to help our Orbital Highlander. 1 Fairy Tale Snow. Snow, everybody should know what Snow does. You can normal summon or set. When it's normal summoned or special summoned, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, change its fate, book a moon it. Also, during either player's turn, if this is in your graveyard, you can banish 7 cards from your hand, field, and or graveyard to special summon this card, and this is not once per turn. So you can keep constantly summoning this card, and it helps because you can also book moon cards. It's just free summon. So this helps with your Orbital Highlander, allowing you to banish the cards in your graveyard that have the same name. So yeah, Fairy Tale Snow, very helpful in this deck, and could win games. Next is our spells, which we play a little small, not much of. Triple Allure. Our deck's mainly dark, so we want to play Allure to draw cards. So yeah, double Allure. But if you don't know what it does for some reason, you draw 2 cards, then banish your dark from your hand. But if you don't have any dark, you send your entire hand to the graveyard. So yeah, Allure. Allure really good. Next, double Twin Twister. This destroys back row. Also, it helps trigger your Burning Abyss because they're being sent to the graveyard. Because Twin Twister discards a card to target up to 2 spell traps on the field and destroy them. Also, it's a quick effect, which is really cool. So double Twin Twister. Next, for our 1-ofs, we're playing 1 Rhoda because our Fam Knights are Fam Knights, they're warriors, and 1 Foolish Burial because our deck is graveyard centric. Yeah, so Foolish Burial. 1 Rhoda, 1 Foolish. Now we get to our traps. We're playing triple Fam Knights of Fogblade. This is our searchable Fiendish Chain because you can target a face-up effect monster on the field, negate that monster's effects. Also, that monster cannot attack or be attacked. Also, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target 1 Fam Knights monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So yeah, and you can only use the special summoning effect once per turn. But the negation is not once per turn, which is really helpful. So yeah, triple Fogblade, it's just our effect negator, which is really handy. Next, we're playing triple Mind Crush. Mind Crush is really good because I can hit cards out of our opponent's hand, like evenly, or search card with Engage, or can hit hand traps, you name it. It hits cards out of the hand because it says you can declare 1 card name. If that card is in your opponent's hand, they must discard all copies in their hand, otherwise discard 1 random card. And also with Mind Crush, unless your opponent discards 3 copies of a card, you get to look at their hand, which is very good knowledge, so you know what to play with your trap cards. So yeah, triple Mind Crush. It helps, like I said, deal with evenly and searches. Next, cards that you'll probably laugh at me for, but I have my reasons. 2 Black Horn of Heaven, 1 Horn of Heaven. I would switch around the ratios though. But I would switch these around, but why not? So, Black Horn of Heaven reads, when your opponent would special summon exactly 1 monster, negate the special summon, and if you destroy it, it's a counter trap. And Horn of Heaven said when a monster would be summoned, tribute 1 monster, negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. The reason why I'm playing these is because Horn of Heaven stops big link monsters such as Firewall, Borload, you name it. So you're able to just get rid of it. Horn of Heaven, it's any summon, which is very handy, and it negates and destroys the monster. So, very helpful. Granted, you have to tribute a monster, but all your deck loves to be in the graveyard. I mean, look at what you play. So yeah, your deck loves to be in the graveyard, so... And it's a counter trap, so it's really hard to chain to, unless your opponent has a red reboot. I don't know why they would red reboot this, but they can. So yeah, Horn Heavens. I would, honestly, if I could find anything better for this, I would. But I took out the Solemn Brigade, because it doesn't hit that many cards. Like, Strike is Strike, like, you can't do that, but... Horn of Heavens and everything, I like it better. Next, let's get to the extra deck, because the extra deck is kind of helpful. Yeah, hold on. I have to get around this. So, next, first off, we're playing 2 Dante. Dante is Dante. It's really good. It's kind of your card of the deck. It requires 2 level 3s, which your entire deck basically is. You detach a material, mill 3 cards as cost, and then he gains 500 for each one. When he battles at the end of the battle phase, he switches to defense position. Also, when he leaves sent to the graveyard, you get out a Burning Abyss card from your deck to your hand. So yeah, he floats, he mills, he does everything your deck wants you to. So double Dante. Next, since we're playing Phantom Knights, we're playing 2 Phantom Knights of Breaksword. Breaksword is same materials as Dante, 2 level 3s. Also, you can detach 1 material to target 1 card you and your opponent controls and destroy them. It's basically a Scrap Dragon, if anybody remembers that card. Also, if this succeeds summon card destroy, you can target 2 Phantom Knight monsters with the same level in your graveyard, and special summon them, but increase their level by 1, so they become level 4s. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for this turn, except for dark monsters. We don't really care for this effect, because we don't play any dark rank 4 monsters. Next, we're playing DDD Stone King Darius, and our other one is Super Quantum Mech Beast Gamma Pulse. Yeah, that's a mouthful. But these 2 are here because they're just cards that help out certain things. DD Stone King Darius can destroy anything by battle because he requires 2 level 3 Dark Fiends. Also, its effect is if this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, you can detach 1 material from this card, make this card unable to be destroyed by that battle, destroy the opponent's monster that battled it after damage calculation, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent, so it just helps out monsters. And Gamma Pulse, he can't attack unless he has materials, but we don't care because we're special summoning him in defense mode. And you detach a material to pop a spell trap on the field. Really handy. Good for back row removal. If our Twin Twister apparently didn't help. Last see, we're playing Beatrice. Beatrice is amazing because you can discard a BA, or Burning Abyss from your hand, special summon Beatrice over a Dante, and during the player's turn, you detach a material to send a card from your deck to the grave, mainly Farfa, Alec, Barbar, you name it. Also, when it's destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon a Burning Abyss extra deck monster, mainly Dante Pilgrim, the fusion guy. You can special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. So yeah, Beatrice, like the best card. Next, for our Linky boys, we're playing Lamphalinkus, a generic Link 2 that opens up zones. So yeah, you kind of got to play this guy. He has 2 open zones, 1200 attack, pretty good. So yeah, 1 Lamphalinkus. Next, we're playing 2 Nightmare, Phoenix, and Cerberus. Phoenix, you can discard a card to target 1 spell trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Cerberus, you can discard a card to target 1 special summon monster in your opponent's main monster zone and destroy it. These are helpful utility cards because you could just pop a spell trap or you pop a monster. Very helpful. And they're also fiends, so if you get Rivalry or Warlorded, you could just go into Phoenix and pop it. Next, we got cherry targets. Well, like first off, before we go into cherry targets, Dante Pilgrim and Burning Abyss. You special summon them off of Beatrice, because Beatrice is Beatrice. Also, he can't be targeted by card effects, which is very handy because of Widow Anchor, Tri-Gate's Banish effect, you name it, he's safe. Also, once per turn during the player's turn, you can discard a Burning Abyss card from your hand to the graveyard to draw 1 card. Quick effect draw cards, allowing you to activate your Burning Abyss monster effects. What can you not love? Also, when it's destroyed by an opponent's card effect, or by battle, you can send this 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, so your opponent's losing a card in their hand. Summoning 1 Dante. Not summoning a Dante, sorry. 1 Dante. Next, we go into our charity tickets. We're playing 1 Nightmare Goblin. Goblin is for decks that just go extra link spam. This card helps just freaking make them go off. So if we hit the card that just makes them continue, instead of the card that starts everything, we'll just hit Goblin. And also, if you don't know, Goki decks are now finding ways to get around cherry targets of Isolde, so now they're playing like Summon Sorceress, Reproductus, weird shit. So Goblin, because both of them have to play Goblin. So Goblin, and it also hits like Spiral and other extra link decks. 1 Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Pendulum decks are still Pendulum decks. They're still nuts. They can still make crazy boards, and people still like to play them. So hit Electromite. Electromite, good. So we hit it. 1 Kagari. Kagari is what Sky Strikers kind of thrive on to return the gauges back to their hand. The Widow Anchors, the drones, you name it. Kagari adds it back to their hand, and it's very evil. So we hit the Kagari with the cherries. They kind of lose it. So 1 Kagari. And all they can play then is Hayate or Shizuku. Next one, Master Hero Dark Law. Now you're probably wondering, why the fuck are you playing this? And just to let you know, I'm not playing Mass Change 2. Because screw that card. I don't like it. But Dark Law's in here because Phantom Knight... Hold on, let me write that on that. Goki Hero is a deck, and they play Dark Law with Gumblar to banish 4 cards out of your hand. So, Dark Law is a card, and also, I'll be quite honest, I have a friend who plays Dark Law deck, and I don't like it, so, yeah, Dark Law. If you want to take this out, go ahead, I don't care. Just make sure it's a good replacement, because Dark Law against this deck is just a pain in the ass. That's the extra deck. Next, let's go into the side deck. This side deck is just made for board clearing. As you can see, double Gamma Seal, it's a Kaiju, get rid of a monster. Double Winged Dragon Ra. More board clearing. It gets rid of 3 monsters, but you can't normal summon, but you don't care because all your BA special summon themselves. Triple Lava Golem. More board removal, but instead 2 monsters. And it burns your opponent. Also, it's burns your opponent. Also, it doesn't restrict you from normal summoning, but you don't care because all your BA special summon themselves. So 2 of each of these because you want to kill boards. Next, for our hand traps, we're playing Double Droll to go against Sky Strikers and Gokis. I was thinking of Shared Ride, and then I realized if they go first, I'm fucked. So, Double Droll. Then our other hand trap, Triple Cherries. Also, if you don't know what Droll does for some weird reason, your opponent can't add cards from their deck to their hand when you discard it. Also, Cherries is Cherries. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you discard it. Reveal a random card in your extra deck. Your opponent banishes all copies from it. And you get to look at their entire extra deck if they don't reveal 3 copies. Well, you get to look at it anyway, but still it's freaking good. So, Triple Cherries, very good. And Double Droll, really good, because you kind of just stop turns. Next, we're playing Double Chalice. Chalice is just more monster negation, because monster negation is good. I mean, have you seen what I've been playing here? I mean, I'm fucking playing Blackhorn of Heaven, man. But Chalice is really good, allowing you to basically negate any monster effect. Granted, it gains 400 attack, but you don't give a crap, because if you negate, let's say, a, what should I say, just negate something, very important, like, negate an opponent's, okay, honestly, I can't think of anything, negate Alistair, there we go, negate Alistair the Invoker, there you go, negate, they don't get the invocation, you good. So yeah, Double Chalice. If you want to place this with Effect Veiler, go ahead, but I like Chalice more, it's more versatile and I can use it during my turn. The last card in the side deck, Double Anti-Spell. This is good against Pendulums and Sky Striker because they got to set all their cards, and it's evil. Also, Pendulums can't play Scales. So yeah, Double Anti-Spell, really good. That's the side and extra and main. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This is going to be the deck I'm playing for the weird regional I'm going to, so yeah. If you guys have any tips or anything, go ahead, say it, criticize me, I don't give a crap, I've been criticized enough already. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to. I enjoy this deck, really fun, can do some crazy shit, as you saw. Eaters a Million, banishing stuff, lava golem, everything. Really fun. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to, but if you don't, I don't care. I got a Sky Striker token. Hope you guys have a great day, and bye-bye.